What does it mean to be unshakable?
To me, that's really a place where you have such certainty about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, that no matter what shows up, it doesn't stop you. It's not that you don't feel any fear, you fear less. Yep. And fear less doesn't mean you don't have any fear. You feel the fear, but you do it anyway, because it's not overwhelming fear. And what stops the fear is the truth. Truth sets you free. So the metaphor I use in the book, many people I might have heard the old Sufi metaphor, the guy's walking down the path at nighttime, he sees a snake and runs the other way, comes back the next morning and sees it's a rope. Once you know it's a rope, day or night, you don't get scared. That's what I wanted to do for investing, because most people around the world, most individuals, are not benefiting from the greatest economic opportunity of their life. And I wrote this book specifically because I wanted people to feel like it doesn't matter what the economy does, it doesn't matter what happens to real estate or stocks, my family's going to be prosperous, not based on enthusiasm and positive thinking, but based on a plan that works. Because here's what you need to know. Here in America, this is today is the anniversary of the bull market. It's the 8th birthday of it.
Yeah.
Now, it's the second largest bull market in history. There's only one gone longer. It went 9.5 years. So you don't have to be an idiot to figure out that we're in unique territory, and at some point, this thing is going to take a crash. But here's what's true. It's your opportunity to clean up when it crashes, because things go on sale. What I teach in the book is, if you're feeling worried about the market, you're going to be worried the rest of your life, because every year since 1900, 116 years, we've had a correction. Now, a correction is from the peak, a drop of 10 to 20%, which is a gut check, right? But 80% of them never become a crash. When does a crash happen? About every 5 years. Crashes usually last a year on average. Some are longer, some are shorter, just like winter. Some are long, some are short. Crashes usually drop 33% on average, but they can go 40 or 50. But you don't lose a dime if you don't sell. Like, the market has never taken a penny from anybody. Your fear has taken money from you. So if you remember 2008, and here's what I want you to know. So every single bear market, so everybody's clear, becomes a bull in the history of the United States. Every single one. So 2008, gut check. Oh my God, worse since the Depression. Market dropped 50% from peak to trough. But what happened starting on this date, on March 9th, for the next 12 months, right? Explosion upward, 69%, not 5, not 10, not 15,
wow.
not 70%. So if you didn't sell, you're in great shape. And if you stayed in the market, everybody's like, oh, the market's too high. It's up 250% since that time. So the secret is get in the game. Now, why don't they? Fear. So I'll tell your viewers right now that might start to help them. Over the last 20 years, the stock market has produced in the United States an 8.2% compounded return, the S&P 500. If you missed, because you're trying to time the market, you're saying, oh, it's kind of high right now. The valuations are high. We're overdue for a crash. And I'm going to hang on to my cash if you did that. If you missed just the 10 best days, trading days in the last 20 years, instead of 8.2, it's cut in half. You only made 4.5. If you missed the 20 best days, that means only one day a year that you're out of the market thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to do this right now. I'm not really comfortable. One day a year in 20 years, and it's the best trading days, you made 2%, 2.1. You might as well have a bond with no risk. And if you missed the top 3 trading days, 1.5 days out of each of those 20 years, you made no money even though you were in the market for 20 years. So, and it's crazy? 6 of the 10 best trading days happen within 10 days of the worst trading days, where everybody gets scared and gets out. When Donald Trump, when the stock market, no one expected him to win, and boom, it dropped 900 points that night, I immediately called my RIA and said, we're going to put this big additional chunk in right now because this is an overreaction and it'll correct. So I've made a fortune in the last 2.5 months because I was unshakable, because I wasn't fearful, because I understood the real patterns of the market. And you don't have to be a genius. You can read this in 4 hours, get a game plan, and then all you have to do, then you go back to your life, because once you put the game plan in place, you don't want to look at it every day. This is long term. You'll rebalance your accounts, and I show you how to do that once a year.
Hey Foundr fam, we hope that you loved that clip. If you did, you can click through right here to watch the full interview. You don't want to miss this one. See you there.